Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day, happy whatever today might be for you. If it's just a normal, regular day for you, then happy Thursday. Hold on, let me turn my microphone down because it's registering that I'm like talking super loud. I haven't seen you guys in 2 months, actually, 2 months exactly, to the day, which is a bit ironic how that played out, but whatever. But of course, I was never going to miss one of our special holidays that we always spend together playing some Stardew because like I always say, you never know who needs a safe and calm place to be on a day about family community. And I will always strive to provide that no matter what kind of things I might be going through or things that might be preventing me from being more social or being more active on stream or on anywhere else. I will always try to be that safe home for as many people as I can. So with that being said, I'm just gonna jump right into it. We haven't been anywhere near this since Resident Evil 3 2 months ago. I've been playing a lot of Metaphor lately. I gotta say it's not bad. I like it, but it feels like a watered down version of Persona 5, which so it's a little bit weird for me. Um I don't think it's bad by any means. I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely not as good for me. But I can see why it got a Game of the Year nomination because it's really cool so far. I like the writing. And also, I recently went back to my old nostalgia days and played through GTA's 3 and Vice City. 3 was always my favorite when I was a kid. Um, hey, Joe, welcome in. Oh, Sambot. Hello, welcome in, you guys. It's good to see you. All right, so let's find where do I have Stardew right now? Over here. Also, Sea of Stars recently got DLC. I'm extremely excited to play that at some point, though I think I might make that a YouTube one. But I'm so looking forward to that. Speaking of DLCs, we got Elden Ring DLC that we got to get through at some point too. I so want to come back. Happy Gobble Gobble Day, happy Turkey Day to y'all too. All right, play game. Goodness, I can't remember. Oh, an update. There's an update. Wait, how long is it gonna be? Oh no, that's only gonna be a couple minutes. All right. So hold up. I'm gonna let it do that. I have to wait till Christmas to eat turkey. Why do you have to wait till Christmas? Yeah, it's only gonna be a couple of minutes. We can talk for 3 minutes. It's not a big deal. I'm English. I mean, I'm aware of that. How long have you been sitting on this information? But why do you have to wait till Christmas? Just go to the store and get some turkey. So you can still eat turkey. I understand you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That was never a confusion, but just go get some turkey. It's okay. I didn't have any turkey either, and I'm not gonna have any turkey. I don't like turkey very much. I don't cook it. I don't eat it very much. It's just not. It's not my thing. All right. Just gotta wait for that. Let's see. It still says 3 minutes, but it's almost halfway through at this point. So it's okay. Hmm. I'm tired, bro. I hope y'all are having a good, day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for y'all. Even if this is just a normal Thursday for you, I hope you're having a good day. I miss my friends. I want to come back and start doing this more often. I think I'm gonna strive to try and do it at least like once every week or maybe every other week. You know, I can scatter it a little bit more, but I really want to be here more often than I have been because I don't think I haven't streamed consistently, I think, since June when the school year ended and I went on my break. And, you know, I miss it. I miss it. Every day I miss it. And then I think, oh, I don't have the energy to do this. Literally, I cleaned off my desk. Well, it's not cleaned off, but I made enough space for my computer on my desk for the first time in like 4 or 5 months a few days ago. That, like, I legitimately have not sat in my desk since I played in September. And even then, I think I just cleared a little bit of space and left the rest of it a mess. And I don't know, it seems like such a small thing to focus on. You know what I mean? Like, I've got so much else going on in my average day, in my life, in my head. It's hard to put my energy where I want to because I'm spending so much time putting it where I have to. And I don't like having to do that. All right, now that it's updated, we can do what we need to do. I love doing that. I love doing that. All right, let's go. Oh, I got new glasses, by the way. I lost my last pair on my Pennsylvania trip to see Dead by April a couple months back. A lot of my friends know that I went on that trip. I forget if I talked about it on stream, but I went to see Dead by April in September, and I had the best time. Like, I got a shirt with all of their autographs. I got pictures with them. It was so cool. But unfortunately on that trip, I lost my last pair of glasses in the hotel room that I'd gotten for that night. And my backup pair went missing at work. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but, you know, whatever. So I finally got myself an actual replacement pair that feels good and looks good, and it still has a good tint to help me with my electronics. Alright, so I know I'm gonna have to move my face. Let's see. Pepperidge Farm. 310 hours. Sometimes I forget that it was that insane. Alright. So, you know what? I'm going to move to this corner. Alright, so what do we got? I have an empty water can, some solar essence, and some Omni Geodes. I have some chocolate cake, and I've got a handful of things that are like just tucked away. I don't remember what we were doing the last time I played. Excuse me. I feel like I'm tired in advance for tomorrow. I am. That's right. It's summertime. My quote unquote Thanksgiving is going to be tomorrow. I'm having a whole bunch of friends and coworkers coming to spend time with me, and I'm making a whole bunch of food and desserts and all that stuff. And I'm tired in advance right now. There we go. Oh, let's get these. I wanna focus just to make sure I water every spot. Yep. All right, we got it. Now I gotta check in on my aminos. Don't want that. Is this all I got? Yes, however... There we go. Right, I don't have an automatic feeder yet, and this is still in progress. I don't have the scythe on me. What quest do I have right now? What is this? What is this? What? Why? What happened? Huh? Man is thirsty, Pam needs a pale ale. I have a skull key. Better shorts. Alright, let me just like do quick. Ah, that's right, we're romancing Leia this time around. Was good. Who is it? Is it, I think it, is it Marnie? Is it Marnie? That's clapping the mayor? I think so. So we have to befriend her. That's not a thing we've been doing, which is not good. Hang on, you know what? Let me sell these. I guess I can... I mean, I could sell the solar essence. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've played Stardew, so I'm trying to remember, like, what we were doing and what we were trying to do. I feel like I'm moving slower than I should be. Trout Derby? Figures, it's literally for the day before me starting the game. Bookseller. What? What is this stuff? Okay, so that must be the new update, I guess. That's crazy. Alright, but it's the dwarf's birthday, which is nice. Yeah, I know a lot about the people living here. That's one of the benefits of being a bartender. Sometimes I hear too much. Yikes. Huh. So what can we do? How much is this? That's 10,000. It's the 22nd, so I definitely can't do... I could do wheat, actually. Because I have... Yeah, I only have about a week. Yeah, we'll just plant some wheat. Because things are going to start sprouting up soon anyway. I'm not going to have enough time to grow anything more substantial. So it's best that I just, you know, do that, get it out of the way. And then we can figure out what we want to do with our day. Oh, looks like only that one spot was open. That's fine. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I guess we could make more effort towards the community thing too. I'm realizing that there's probably some things there that I might take care of. Let's see. Okay, so this is all fish. Okay, I'm gonna need hay. No. No. Alright, so there's nothing here. This is just money, I believe. I don't want to use all that money right now. I want to continue trying to upgrade my home and the other things that I've got. Let's see, what other things am I able to take care of? spring crops are done, so I can't do that. That's fruit. Wait, is that a yam? I had a yam, so I can drop the yam in here. That's easy enough. Quality crops. Okay. Oh, I already did the summer. Okay. All right. That's fine. Have we finished this room? No. What about this one? Okay, so there's not really a lot in particular that I can do, but we can check out for fish at least. Let's see, river fish. River fish, specialty fish is a whole different story. Night fishing. And lake fish. I'm trying to remember what's what. I think lake fish might refer to the like outside the mines. If I'm not mistaken. Is that a largemouth bass? Yeah, so yeah, I believe that's the outside the mines. River is next to the town. Is like on the same screen. And then night fishing is, well, I would assume exactly what it sounds like. Just a guess. So, you know what? I think that's what we can do today. We can fish. You know, I don't yawn this much. I don't yawn this much. I don't know why I always yawn like nonstop when I'm behind the camera. In front of the camera. You know what I mean. I wonder if I got anything to turn into that. Some of this is worth decent money. Okay, so Gunther. Okay, so I got 3 things for me to give him, which is really, really good for me. Because that's exactly what I want. Okay, donate to museum. What is this? Big site? Happy Turkey Day, best friend. Hold on, let me... Hey, Huff. How you doing today? It's good to see you. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit sleepy. And I already know that it's going to be a little bit... it's going to be pretty draining to try and, you know, stream for my normal few hours like I would. Because I haven't been in that, like, routine in a really long time. Low-key kind of bored. Well, why don't you do something? If you're bored, what you doing? In the pill, in the site. Because I'm debating reading or playing Sky. What was that? I need a yam. What else do I need? That's it for now. Am I able to milk the cows? No. It's pretty neat to meet you and Mark. It's an MMO with amazing graphics and music. Oh, and it's just straight up called Sky, like nothing else. No, I needed the. I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. Oh well, I'd have to restart the day to. Sky. You know what? Let me look it up. I'll look it up right now. Sky. Children of Light. What is this? It looks cute. Wait a minute. This looks like Journey, kind of. Like the character designs, it reminds me of, I think it's called Journey. Yeah, what I'm seeing, it really reminds me of that game. I haven't played, oh goodness, I haven't played Journey in a long time. I don't think I ever finished it. It does look really pretty. I like that. What is this? What is that? You know what really grinds my gears? When you make a Twitter post, and yes, I'm going to continue calling it Twitter because that's the name it should be. And you start getting followed by Twitch graphic designers who are going to accost you and say, hey, would you like to buy some new art? Like, I get you want to network, you want to get your name out there, you want people to be buying your products so that you can make money and, you know, do all these things. But, like, they so rarely go about it in a respectful manner. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, anybody who's ever done any sort of content creation probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a pain. All right. Also very chill. There's no battling or anything so far. Oh, I don't know if I would necessarily want to play it then. I like stuff. Oh, Shaker gets those in Discord like once a week. See, exactly. I get those on Discord every once in a while too. But every like maybe third or fourth Twitter post that I do, if it involves my streaming, you know, the same thing happens. They start following me, or they like and comment, or you know. I don't know. This might just be a fishing week for us. Ah, we lost the perfect bullhead. So you know what? Let me look. Which one did I still need? Not the pantry. Fish tank. I needed a sturgeon. I am a sturgeon. Shifting the camera. Ooh, 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 no, I'm getting this. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, stay there. Stay there. No. There we go. Chub. Deluxe Bay. All right. Oh, I know why it feels a little bit more awkward because I don't have my arm up. Ugh, oh no. There's quests and you save spirits in different realms to their respective temples. Okay. I mean, on premise, it sounds interesting, I suppose. Hmm. Ooh, wait. Those are high quality fish. Sheesh. Welcome back. I was saying that the premise of the game sounds really interesting. It's just, you know, especially if it's an MMO, a game with no combat. I don't know if that would be for me. Go ahead. I need the sturgeon. Whoa. I think that's the sturgeon. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the sturgeon. That's the only one I don't have in my inventory. You've got some new ideas to sleep. What? What? Huh? Whoa. What do you mean? You've got some new ideas to sleep up. What does that mean? Is that a notification that my fishing is leveled up or something? What is that? That's new. Hold on. I wanna look up what that means. I assume it's because it's telling me I can level up now. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it means I leveled up a skill. Okay, so I was right. Ooh, you level up. Okay, so I understood that correctly. I like it because I don't have to rely on other players unless I choose to interact with. I mean, listen, I don't have the MMO bug anymore. I find it very difficult for me to actually enjoy and get into MMOs the way that I used to when I was younger. When I was younger, like from early high school to the first couple years of college, I was absolutely nuts about MMOs. I was playing like two, three, even four of them at a time, spending hours on hours just playing them, grinding them. And I'll tell you what, I never played with other players. Like, sure, I would start some of them with friends or I'd join them once in a while, but then I'd want to keep playing and I would be doing it alone and I wouldn't be teaming up with people. I wouldn't be making friends. I'd just be playing the game and enjoying it. I most MMOs are designed for players to rely on each other and I quite simply don't. I still miss my old favorite MMO from when I was a kid. It's like it's so I don't know how to, maybe, I guess, bastardized now. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's something negative. Because, like, so it had its original version, which was great. The older build was great. And then I put it down for a handful of years, and it heavily revamped everything, even as far as like how the tutorial and the opening story worked. They rewrote a whole bunch of stuff, added new things, took away something. You know, like things just grow and evolve over time. It's no big deal. You know, old school RPGs like RuneScape did the same thing. For example, I was on it. Whatever. But this MMO, in my time away, moved itself into a pay-to-win type of setup, where it was just about how much money you could shell out, and it didn't matter how much time or effort you really put into the game anymore. And that by itself is already, basically, in my opinion, offensive to your player base, quite frankly. If I am playing a game that is, the same game that hundreds of thousands or even millions, tens of millions, whoever people are playing, and somebody can just shell out $10, $15 and suddenly wipe the floor with everyone who can't just do that, your game sucks. Your game's not good if you have it set up that way. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But then they released a classic version, and that classic version, they were like, oh, there's no pay to win here, it's free to play. And then they made it technically free to play, but basically pay to play. And I'll explain that in a second. I loved WoW and Gaia. I played Gaia a little bit when I was younger. After ESO, it was soured a little bit because I couldn't accomplish certain quests with no assistance. See, I bought ESO when before it had gotten any major expansions, not before any major expansions, but before its like more recent ones. Like I had the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, like those things when those were still new is when I bought it. So I never got like the Morrowind DLC that they did or the High Elf DLC or any of that. So I can't speak for how it is these days. But at the time, I went through the entire game's main story and every side quest I could come across all by myself. Not every not every class is designed to do that. Depends on what you want to play and what you want to do. But I can see where you're coming from, where it's like if your play style doesn't work to work alone because you want to play a specific class that just can't function that way, it really is sucky. Because then you have to deal with other players, and nobody wants that. But what happened with this game that, was only technically free to play was that it was free to play. You could play it as much as you wanted, and they would never charge you a cent. Which is all well and good. However, after 1 hour, the amount of EXP and money and item drops you received dropped by either 90 or 95%, I think, which meant that you were effectively unable to play it as an MMO is supposed to be played, where you're grinding for gold and and EXP and rare items and everything. If all of a sudden everything drops at 5 or so, like about 5 to 10% of what it normally would be, then that's absolutely crippling when you're trying to build, because MMOs require a lot of grinding to actually be done, well. And so it's like yes, it is free to play. But if you're not paying the money, you can only realistically play it for an hour per day. And nobody, nobody who actually plays MMOs and doesn't just casually dabble in them, nobody who actually plays MMOs is only doing it for an hour. I'm so, like, if you don't have the time for it, that's fine. But you can't, it, because of the nature of that type of game, I consider that like you're dabbling in MMOs. You play them, but you don't play them. So they basically made it so if you actually play MMOs, you can't unless you're paying them money. And that really, just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because how are you guys going to go from screwing up your game, turning it into a pay to win monstrosity, and then you turn around and go, yeah, pay to play. This is our solution. This is our improvement, our better idea. Pay to play. I don't get it. It didn't make sense to me when they did that, and it made me really disappointed, because quite frankly, going back to that game might have been my one and only chance to rekindle the MMO bug that I had before, and they just didn't go for it. It was really disappointing that that happened. All right. Time to go back to bed. Hold on, I got a super cucumber. And a halibut, I think. Let's go back to pay to play is bold. To be honest, takes the fun of grinding out of a game. Right. I 100% agree with you. Let me just check to see. Nope, super cucumber isn't one of these. Okay. It made me really frustrated, because I can tell you, like, I can vouch on such a deep, high level for the quality of that game before, like, when I played it in high school. It seriously was the best MMO I ever enjoyed. It was such a fantastic experience. And then to see it, do that, turn into a pay to win, and then their solution is, oh, we'll just release a free pay to, a free to play version for everybody that evens out the playing field. And pardon me, what is this? Mystery boxes can now be found. You listen here, boy. If I start seeing chalk outlines of weapons and I hear fetch me their souls, I'm fighting somebody. I don't know who, but I'm fighting somebody. Oh, I haven't gotten to this part. I don't know what part I'm at. I don't know what you're talking about. What is this? All right, so my fishing leveled up, which is nice. Did I make good money? I made okay money. Blink. So, but also playing through with Shiga. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I don't have enough to pick anything yet. The longer I look at it, the more my eyes start to unfocus, so I'm trying to keep my brain steady so I don't miss a spot. Oh. I didn't notice that. I don't know if it's different with multiplayer versus single player. I don't know. I've never played Stardew with another person. I'm not opposed. I just haven't done it. I need walls now. Alright, hold on. Alright. Gonna knock all this over. Just so I have space, because I'm going to be moving. I need to move the stone walls over here so that now I can put my chickens in it. Did I build stone walls? Because it does sound like a thing I might do. Let's see. I did. Oh, I do have my site. Okay. All right. Because they're like breaking down a little bit. There we go. There is a space in between them that I don't want there. Are you serious? Actually, you know what I could do with this space? Hold on. I'm going to put the wall there for now. Just to keep it blocked off, but... Oh, excuse me, kitty. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. I am going to make a new gate. So I need, how much? 10 wood? I probably have. Well, actually, I probably just picked that amount up, but then I put it all away. I didn't need all that. I'll just make it another gate. No big deal. No, apparently I will not. But you know what? That's fine. It still blocks off the spot. I'm not concerned. Alternatively, I guess I could move the coop over. It's not like they'll be able to get through that corner spot. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The gate being there, the little wooden post, actually doesn't look that bad. The wall looked that bad. It's okay. It's fine. I know it's bothering. It's gonna bother me. Nothing to stay. 10 coal. Alright. It's exactly. This is fine. This is fine. I hate it here. Let me just move this down. Alright, well, if he wants coal, I'll go get some coal. It's not a big deal. Abigail. The air is so thick with honey and nectar all summer, I almost feel dizzy. Yeah, I guess she was dizzy, the way she was just spinning. That might be the reason, hun. Have you come to ridicule me? I'm just minding my own business. I'm just here to say hi, bro. Just good to say hi. Don't worry about it. We good. We good. Think. Nope. Further down. Poor Linus. I like Linus. He's cool. It's one call. Oh, there's little quest counters now. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, we need to find... Oh. Ooh, frozen tear. Isn't coal is a thing that I can actually like mine, if I'm not mistaken. Just gotta find it. I know it drops more often from the things here, from these floors, because we've got the soot enemies. We just gotta find a ladder. Here we go. Ask and ye shall receive. Really? That's it? My energy is already not doing great. Only got 2 out of 10 and I'm sitting at about a third. Big time unfortunate. Ow. On the bright side, I'm not taking any significant damage here, but still. Yeah, my character's... Ooh, okay, I got a little bit. I got one. The shades of my glasses on top of the filtered screen is making it hard for me to see the bats. Ooh, one more. I can see its eyes moving. Alright, so there's something. Not completely useless like this. Although this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Dude, where's the exit? Or was there a letter at the beginning that I could have taken? Yeah, there was. I forgot. And also I needed to get the soot from the... well, the coal from the stones anyway. How many am I at? 4. Jeez. Can I get any from yellow? 1. Okay, 6. Come on. Found out yesterday half of my computers at work have a privacy screen. A privacy screen? What does that mean? Oh, does that mean, like, if you're not directly in front of it, the angle will make it, like, shaded? Or, like, harder to see? Is that what that means? I'm just extrapolating. Ah! Fascinating. My computer, I don't have anything like that set on my computer. It's just that I have a blue light filter because my eyes are really, really sensitive to it. And on top of that, I'm wearing blue light glasses. So that like double layer of yellowing makes it a little bit harder to see. I don't normally use my computer with my glasses because, you know, it's already filtered. I don't need them. But I also typically don't play video games aside from like actual computer games now on here. So I'm, you know, also trying to juggle watching chat and having my stream manager and my OBS and everything all up. So it's taking up screen space, which means I don't get as much of a view of the game. And because I can't see that much of the game, I have to turn the brightness up so I can see it a little bit better. But the brightness starts to kick up the irritation in my eyes, so I have to put on the double layer of shading, which means that even with extra brightness, the darker colors are hard to view. Monster Compendium. Because every desk has 2 computers and only 1 computer at each desk is privacy screen. How does that work? Also, what on earth? What? What is this? You've learned a new power. A new power? Huh? Bro, how big was this update? What? That's crazy. Yeah, right. What does that mean? A new power? Is that? What is this? Vaults, pantry. Okay, so now I can check on a whole bunch of stuff. So, home level 2, floor 120 in the dungeon, 1 star drop. Okay, so I understand what it's. My last name is Sodbuster. Really? That's my character's last. That's what you went with? You couldn't be like, hey, you haven't played this game in a while. Would you like to choose a last name for your character? No? You gave me that? Whatever. Oh, and I can see all of my animals, and it tells you if they've been pet or not. Oh, I like that. Forest magic. Monsters have a small chance to drop double loot. Oh, cool. Fascinating. I'm still thrown off by this power thing. I have very little left in me before I have to leave. There's also not a lot of time left before I have to leave. There we go. If I can at least get a hold of some of the soot balls. Yep, here we go. Oh. Okay, okay. Is there any more? Ooh, can I get any out of this? Ah, sometimes those, I think, burst open to give you... Ah, yep, I got what I need. Oh, baby, I got what I need. Alright, let's go home. I'll stop. I can't see properly. You know, this makes me miss my other file where I have you know, like everything done. Not you know, like I have a lot of stuff completed and a lot of really high level special items and the like. And you know, on that basis, I have light surrounding my character in this big circle. So I never particularly have to worry about not being able to see at any given moment. All right, Queen of Sauce. Sauce. Baked fish. Whenever I make this one at home, my two cats go bananas. Yeah, honestly, every time I buy and bring home fish, or if I'm like cracking open a can of tuna, these two immediately want in. Which, I mean, of course I'm going to give them, but still. I need a second chef around just to keep them from hopping on the counter for a bite. Just make sure the fish is fresh, preferably caught with your own rod. Pause. Now watch as I place the fish on a bed of spring greens. Listen, if this wasn't a rerun, I'd be really confused, because why are you talking about spring greens at the end of the summer? Can you imagine? Somebody says, oh, put them on spring greens. When would you like me to do that? Next year? Alright, I don't have chickens yet. Oh. Alright, so they need food. Alright, is anything up for grabs? No. Alright, that's fine. I think... Oh, this is ready to go. Okay. Perfect. Excuse me. I hate that every time I sit to do this, my eyes start to unfocus. So I have to like put all of my willpower into watching this just to make sure that it doesn't, you know, that I'm not missing any spots, or that I'm not accidentally watering and rewatering the same stuff over and over. Two pufferfish. Okay. I can catch pufferfish. What I need to do from here is I need to talk to the blacksmith. Hello. First, break these. As we do. Hi, Zoe. Fairy stone. And marble. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Hmm. No, I think I got something new for the museum. Oh, I've gotten fairy stone before? Alright. This one is still new. There we go. What's a bear statue? Alright. Okay. That's fine. Bus stop. I think that's it. Everything else I can keep. Let's put them there for now. And I'll put away the bear statue too. Just one. I could probably put those in a better spot, but it's for the moment. Oh, that's right. I need wheat seeds. No, wheat will not grow in time. It won't matter. I need 4 days after today. I don't have that. Unless they extended the calendar too, but I doubt it. I want to go talk to, actually, wait, is her open 9 to 5 most days? I feel like the one day it's not is probably Wednesday, which means I wouldn't be able to go talk to her right now. But we can try. Oh no, she's here. Okay. So let's see. Great house is 100 pieces of hardwood and $65,000. I don't have that. Construct farm buildings is 4,000 for a coop, but I already have the coop. 6 for a barn, already done. Silo, already taken care of. I have one. A mill, that's fine. Shed, whatever. Pond. Then pet ball. Stable. Slime hatch. Big coop. Unlocks ducks. Big barn unlocks goats. Okay. Ooh, the body looked really stiff all of a sudden. Let's see, wood, 450, stone, 200. Okay. I might have... I have the wood for that, I think, but not the stone. Alright, so I think what I need to do right now is work on getting that stone. You know what, let me check how much I have, because maybe I can put it to work, I don't know. I could also buy some chickens. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh wait, hang on. I have an idea. Wheat is, yeah, it's also a fall thing. Oh yeah, no, I have both. I have enough of both. So I'm gonna go... Oh wait, I have enough hardwood to upgrade my house, actually. Exactly enough hardwood. So you know what? I'm gonna go set her to work. on making the bigger barn. And then I'm going to go to the beach and fish for the pufferfish. Because that is what my mission is right now. Doesn't feel like it's almost 7 o'clock. Oh no, I had the numbers reversed. Duh. I'm stupid. It be like that sometimes, I really do. You know, I've been looking into getting a better camera. I hope that's something I'm able to do soon. It's something I have to save up a little bit for, because that can get pricey. Do we have any goodies on the beach? We have a shell. Shell. Ah! We came for the sound of the ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? It's delicious. Thank you. There's nothing quite like a fresh wild sound. We'll win her over yet with leafy greens. That's how all proper marriages start, didn't you know? You just gotta stuff her face full of lettuce. Makes her fall in love every time. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Flounder. This is where I get a pufferfish, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, at the ocean or the beach. 12 to 4 p.m. in the summer. Yeah. So yeah, I've got it right. I've got the right place, the right season, right timing. Good mullet. Seems like I'm catching everything except the pufferfish, and I've only got another 40 in-game minutes, which is not a lot. It's only a few seconds. Come on. Come on. Don't do this. Christ, that was it, too. Damn. Dude. Ah, whatever, we're already here. Looks up at my pixel drawing of Abigail. I love all the artwork I have on my walls. Truly. Man. Some of the things my students like do and say for me is just, it really hits different. Let me show you guys. I haven't streamed since September, so you guys never saw. I have new art piece up on that top corner. You probably can't see it well from here, but it is a borderline perfect rendition of Kingdom Hearts Sora in his Halloween Town outfit, you know, with like the pumpkin over his head and like the little bat wings. Um, and it's like, in my opinion, it's basically flawless. And one of my students made it for me, the one who's responsible for a lot of this art, actually, for Halloween. And it was such a sweet thing. One of them wrote me a letter yesterday about how thankful she is for me, you know, being in her life. And I'm just like, oh, my children. You know, it's like my job stresses and frustrates me so much, but like I don't know that I could love and value my students more than I already do. You know what I mean? Like, they are easily one of the most, if not the most important aspect of my life right now. And the heartstrings you're pulling right now. Exactly. It's like, it's just, it's an emotional thing for me. Although I am remarkably disappointed. So I have exactly one student who is like the sweetest, most respectful, you know, student. She's super intelligent, super hardworking. Basically, like the perfect kid to have in the classroom. Like I've talked to her mother a little bit about how happy I am to have her in the room, because you know, you really got to appreciate those kind of students, because holy crap, the ones who want to disrupt the room can be your worst nightmare. But the ones who refuse to let the room be disrupted, they're powerful. They are powerful children, let me tell you. But I found this cookie recipe. I've never baked cookies before, by the way. I found this cookie recipe that looked really like simple in terms of like it just didn't look super complex and difficult. So I thought, okay, I'll try it out. And it turned out to be a really old recipe from her culture. And she's the only student I've ever had from that particular culture. I don't want to give specifics. And I decided to bake them for Thanksgiving for my students. You know, I brought them in yesterday, and it was actually a lot more difficult to make than I thought, but they came out and they were really, really good. And I was like, okay, well, it's from her culture. I'll bring them in and I'll surprise her with them. Maybe she'll, you know, really appreciate the gesture, because I like to do that for my students. And she didn't show up, and I was like, no. So sometimes they devastate you, is what I'm getting at here. You know, sometimes they make your heart be full of joy, and then sometimes they make you want to cry under your desk. I'm capping a little bit though. Like sometimes the kids frustrate me, but I love them. Most of my stress from work comes from my admin, my bosses from on high, the powers that be. Most of my stress comes from those people. I still have some space. A sea jelly? Huh? Who? You. What? What is that? And why didn't I have to fish for it? Is it just, is it an object? Is it sentient? What is... And I still don't know anything about those mystery boxes. I kind of want to look them up because, like, I really don't know. I don't want to miss out on, like, certain mechanics or items or just special things. Alright, so let's see. Mystery boxes. So what happens with those? Just spending 50 decent left. Second process from the real board. Oh. So they're just a thing that you can find. Okay. So they're not something I have to go searching for. Like, they didn't, like, in spite of it being the cutscene where it showed everything getting airdropped, it doesn't actually just drop them in random spots and I have to go pick them up. That I did not realize. So it's gonna pop up at random while I'm fishing, while I'm chopping trees, while I'm doing, like, all the different things that I need to do in my day to day. And I'll just sometimes get them, I suppose. Okay, that's fine by me. Alright, I think I've got a little over an in-game hour. I'm going to spend the rest of that time chopping trees. And I think that might be what I want to do for tomorrow as well. I'll sell it, see how much money it gives me. Quite frankly, I can't see anything. I'm not going to be able to see the trees. Meow. Okay, it's only worth 200. So for the future, I'll just keep them because that's not much. It's not really worth. The bookseller is in town today. I don't know who or where that is. Dear Jared, I was conducting a field study the other day and I found this specimen. I hope you'll find it as interesting as I did. Demetrius. Oh. The farmer Jared. My knee's been acting up again. You know what helps? Rubbing the darn thing with hot pep. Sir? Trouble is, my supplies run dry. If you've got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. George. What in hydration? That's actually the end of my water bottle. So if I want to, what? Hot pepper? Listen, I'm not gonna question an old man his remedies, all right? We don't know what kind of time period he was raised in or what kind of, you know, home fixes he might have gotten over the years. I'm not gonna question him. If that's what he wants and he's gonna pay me for it, it's okay. It's okay. Right. You guys are still fed. No. No, 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 no. I'm upset. Can y'all please go back in? Come on. I love my cats. They're both, well, Izzy's currently cleaning her tail. Zoe, on the other hand, is just like flop kitty loafed. Ooh, berries. Spice berries, salmon berry, blackberries. Ooh, I saw the eyes of the bat. Please go back. Please go back in your house. Oh wow. That's awful. Wait, hang on. So salmonberry, blackberry, spiceberry. Do I need any of those for something? Oh. Fish tank. Vault. Oh, I've gotten chub a few times. I could have just dropped that in. It'd be like that. Alright, so I should be good to drop these. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it was George that needed the hot pepper? Yeah. My cows had better go back in their freaking pen before I come back, or I'm gonna be very salty. Alright, so where is the bookseller? I don't know who that is. Lonely Stone? What the hell is that? What's the Lonely Stone? Alright, hang on. So I need to bring something to George, right? It's here. Can't talk right now, young man. My favorite program is on. There we go. Took you long enough. Humph. Well, it's good and spicy at least. Thanks. Whatever, sir. That really should not. Stop that. My fault, bro. I ain't see you there. That really should not help him. I'm gonna be very confused if I find out that that's a thing that like actually happens. Okay, now where's this bookseller? Because I don't want to miss out on that either. Like, there's clearly a lot of new things and new mechanics, and I don't wanna miss out. Um, see, it appears twice every season. Across the town's river, above Chojum. Alright, so I'm gonna go there first, and then I'm gonna come back down here and start fishing for that pufferfish. Because today is the second day that I have to figure that out. Which is not a lot. Should be right up here. Oh. Is it blocked off? Monster Mask. Spray this on to draw more monsters out of... Okay, 5 books. Mining monthly. Read this to gain some mining experience, foraging, fishing. You run a little bit faster. You gain a little extra speed when riding a horse. Run a lot faster through grasping crops. Foraging experience. You can now see the values of your item. Ooh. I mean, that's not that big of a deal, but it is interesting. I wouldn't mind Way of the Wind, I guess. It's helpful. Itchy foot. That would take all of my money, though. Do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? I feel like that didn't do anything. I can't tell if I'm faster. Whatever. If I am, it'll get me down to the beach a little bit quicker so I can fish these damn puffers. Hey, you must be getting pretty strong working on that farm all day. Maybe you'll reach my level someday. Something to look forward to, huh? Why do you have that look on your face? Dumb jock head ass. Man, shut up. Alright, let's go for this puffer fish. Ooh, we found one immediately. I hate when they do that. It's one thing when the fish just like goes from here straight up and then straight back down, but it's like when they just start going like this over and over, it's like, dude, even maxed out fishing skill and, you know, the best rod in the game, that's still going to be frustrating and difficult to keep track of. Come on, we can get it. I don't wanna fail this mission. We just got here. We just started playing again this week. I don't want to immediately lose something. Come on. We've got an in-game hour and a half. That's not much. Hi. Do I have a way of knowing how much EXP I have in each one? No. So like combat's a 7, my fishing's an 8, 5, 6, 5. So I've got a lot of work to do with my stats at this point. I think I'll probably get 2 more catches before time runs out. Which means I'll have to get very lucky. When it flew straight up, it had me for just a second, like, is it one of them? And no, it was not. It absolutely was not. Oh, here we go. The momentum the thing gets is just so screwy. Nope, I didn't get one. I think it's another, the blue one. Tuna. I think it's another tuna. Yep. Oh well. Can I get a better sonar bobber? Oh. Ooh. So what do I have for a fishing rod right now? Bamboo pole. Fiberglass, iridium, 7,500. That's a lot. That's a lot. But not terribly difficult to obtain in general. Ooh, give it to her. How are we doing? Ooh, we haven't shifted her up a singular point this week. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I am sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to fail that mission. Big shame. And I'm gonna use the remainder of the day to... My bad. I'm gonna use the remainder of the day to chop trees, I guess, because that's what I need to do if I want to upgrade my farm any further. Please tell me my cows are back in place. I'm gonna be very salty if they're not. Let me see. Okay, good. Now what I'm gonna do is that. Now I'm just gonna sit here and chop until I run out of energy, because that's gonna happen before the day ends, quite frankly. I need to upgrade my equipment. Although that can sometimes be really difficult in the early game. And depending on what equipment it is, it can be very difficult in general. Oh, hardwood. Okay. Because, like, you can only realistically upgrade your equipment at certain times. It depends on what you need in a given moment. Like, for example, if you don't have sprinklers and you still rely on watering your plants yourself, you can't exactly give your watering can away in the dead of winter. I mean, outside the dead of winter. Because winter is when you don't really have crops growing in the same way. Oop, getting low on energy. I've probably got... Oh, hey, well yeah, I guess that leveled up too. Alright, I can probably get 1 or 2 more trees. Yeah, I think I got 1 more in me. Yep, that's it. All done. Alright. Put stuff away. Put stuff away. Put stuff away. Yeah. All good. Alright, level 6 foraging. Axe proficiency. Lightning rods. Lightning rods are really useful later on. I basically just doubled the amount of money I already had. It ain't much, but, you know. Oh, raining out. There we go. It's time. Melons. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, I've harvested my watermelons. I'm trying to remember when it comes to the Stardew Valley soup. I believe a golden melon will give you what you need. Excuse me, peoples. So I'm going to put golden melon away. You know, just goodbye. And I'm going to do this. And in theory, I'm going to make decent money. Oh, I should probably say hello to them. Here we go. Easy. I don't think I have pumpkin seeds. It wouldn't make sense for me to have pumpkin seeds now that I think about it. Right. So what do I need? I still need to get wood, but I'm now low on money. I need pike for a casserole. I've caught pike before. Yeah, it's this one. Freshwater fish. So not the ocean. Does that mean the river here? Okay. Let's check. River fish versus lake fish. Yeah, it's gotta be a river fish. If it's freshwater, it can't be. Can't be. Come on. Come on. Wiggly little bugger. Oh. Oh. Ah. Well, would you look at that? Beautifully done. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Because I'm right here anyway. Okay, so I got my first mystery box. That's really cool. Ugh. I'm very sleepy. But unfortunately, after I get off of this tonight, I have a lot of work to do because I'm going to be prepping for tomorrow. Let's see. Practice. Ooh, what's that? Lobster bisque? Lobster bisque. Who needed Linus? For a casserole I'm making. Now, I'm not here to judge Linus, but I am gonna question him. How precisely do you plan on making a whole casserole under your circumstance? You live in a tent. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's doable on a campfire? I have no idea, quite frankly. I'm not sure about that one. I'm definitely questioning that. He is nowhere to be found. Oh, hey. Please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. I'm sorry, man. Oh, so you saw the bulletin I posted. It looks perfect. Here's a little something for your trouble. Or where'd you get 300 gold? Very creative. Like, I don't know. Okay. You could, I guess, if you set it up in a certain way, you could probably make a casserole on a campfire. But it just seems like complicated, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna toss this. Didn't I? Okay, so we had a bot attempt to come in and I was immediately able to just bounce it right back out. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna keep chopping wood. Alright. Oh, that's not what I thought I was hitting. Pause. Phrasing. My fault. Alright, let's bust these down. I forget how low my collection radius is. Because, you know, like I said, I'm used to being on my other world. Like, I still have that kind of muscle memory sometimes, especially after not having been on for a while. That's where my brain, like, reverts back to. Rude. What do you mean Wi-Fi connection lost? I mean, that's irrelevant for the console, sure, but still annoying. Wonder why that happened. Alright, so now I've got 6. Okay, I'm doing Rey Mysterio numbers up in here. Let's go. Side with me. Wait, what's this? Moss. Moss? Moss? Alright. I did get a lot of wood though, so I think what I'm gonna do next is go digging for more stones. And since I'm here, I'm also gonna visit the monster guild. Come back when you got something to show me, kid. Oh, okay, never mind. What's the one I have? No. I'm not sure which one I have. Oh well. Okay, and I don't have anything that can increase my grab range. Slightly increases your radius. Yeah. Okay, so I have a little bit. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I'm just looking to get stone. Just trying to keep track of that as a resource, because I need to build up my wood and stone a lot. Ooh, a mystery box again. Well, Clint just closed his doors, so I don't think I'm getting that broken open anytime soon. I'm coming up on 600 for those two, which is good for me. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Yeah, it's already 7:30, which is kind of crazy to think about, really, because, like, where did today go? Ow, rude. That was a lot for me to break and not get anything from. Yeah, my salmon is gonna bust on this floor, I think. Okay, drop me some goodies. Aw, the box dropped nothing. All I got was a little bit of slime. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So tomorrow, so let's see. Sunday is the final day for the summertime, and then we'll be in, I believe, the first fall of this file, which is gonna be nice. I still don't know what moss is. I'm gonna sell one of them and keep the other. I'm gonna put away everything else. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go sleep. Because wandering around for the day isn't gonna do anything for me. Okay, so moss is worth only 80. Yeah, those melons were worth good money. Very nice. Ooh, that really increased my money this time. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna have to... Oh! Blueberries! The blueberries are up. Let's go! You know, I actually tried to go blueberry picking this year. I was unsuccessful, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because, like, I like blueberries. I like eating blueberries, I like turning them into syrup. Which, yes, is also a thing that I do. I like putting them in things. And I, like, getting them fresh would have been, like, the best thing ever. It's like how I am with my pumpkins, you know, in October and November, which I actually, in spite of the fact that it's the end of November, I just got a hold of some new sugar pumpkins, which is great because it means that I get to make my pies again one last time for Thanksgiving, which I'm doing, you know, like I said earlier, I'm doing tomorrow. So, you know, I'm happy about that because they are notoriously hard to get once October comes to an end. Dance with the moonlight jellies. Let's go. Alright. I want to go see the blacksmith. Where's the blacksmith? I don't know if anybody gets that reference. Is it 8 o'clock? No, it's 9 o'clock. Alright. That's, by the time I go anywhere, I have blueberry syrup and fresh syrup is so exactly. That was so good. Oh, that's what you meant by good. Okay, I didn't even see that first message until just now. Fresh syrup really is good. Like so far, I've made fresh syrup out of blueberries, out of strawberries, and at one point I didn't use the actual fruit because I didn't have any at the time, but I made kind of like a passion fruit syrup using passion fruit juice because I had some of that on hand. And yeah, it was good. Those were all very good ideas. Alright, what do you got? Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, come on, man. Ooh, what's in the mystery box? A bomb! Anybody else having SpongeBob flashbacks to the pie factory? Oh, these aren't pies. These are bombs. This is a bomb factory. Like, go on. Ooh, a sweet pea. Killing me here. All right, now that I have pretty decent amounts of like the supplies, you know, the wood and the stone, I think what would be smartest for me to do is just put stuff away, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fish and build up. Sammy, it's tea time, my boy. How you doing, man? I know you were in here earlier, but how you doing? How was your stream? Here, let me give you a little shout out. Stream Sam. What you got? Ah, that's right, you were doing 2K24. And Joe, of course. The kettle has boiled, and don't forget the bickies? Biscuits. Is that what that's supposed to be? Biscuits? I guess I never really paid attention to that last part. How was 2K24? Did I win any titles? Evan, hope you're well. It's going good. Hope you're having a good stream. Yes, you said it right. Okay, big ones. Fill up my water. Ooh, let's wait. Let's say hi to the cows. You should be doing good. Bickies as in... Okay, so I thought of it correctly. Biscuits. You had a shock defeat in week 4 of the... How dare you, Detective Diaz? I'm not supposed to lose. Did nobody tell you it's in my contract that I have to win every match ever? Oh, very, very not nice of you, sir. Bo! Okay, good. The reference wasn't lost. I also could use some of the wood to repair the bridge. I don't think that. Bone. Tell that to the AI in my PS5. You know what? You know what? Tell the AI in your PS5 that it gets a disappointed dad. So there. Holy crap. Oh. How was that not in the zone? Stupid pufferfish. It will have you back to winning ways come week 5. It had better. Yeah, that momentum bounce was ridiculous. It went all the way from the top to the dead center. I forgot how finicky the fishing is in this game. I recently played through. In the meantime, I'm just gonna hop to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, go. Do what you gotta do. I know how annoying it is to have to hold it for the whole stream like that. I recently played a game called Potion Permit, which was this really cute, title. And, it's exactly what it sounds like. If you've ever played Moonlighter, it's a little bit similar. So you're this like chemist whose whole job is to go out and kill, different animals and monsters, and break rocks and chop down trees and get herbs and all these different things. And you take those ingredients and you use them to solve puzzles in the cauldron that you have in your house. Dude, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Hold on. I'll be with the rest of y'all in a moment. I'm just gonna. There we go. Oh, now I get the damn puffer fish. First catch. Oh, I didn't realize it was my first catch. And it's gold immediately. Wow. Um, and you use these. You put them in your cauldron where you have to solve puzzles and like piece them together in just the right way. Like they're all worth a certain number of spaces, and you have to get them just right in the amount of space allotted to you. Dude. Oh, come on. And you just have to like go through the story. It's very similar to Stardew as well, where you're like building up friendship levels with all the people, talking to them, giving them gifts, going on quests for them. Is this the only fish in the freaking water right now? As you're trying to like independently continue the story and traverse through. It was in that zone for like 90% of that. I'm so sad. And it also had a very strange fishing mechanic that was super like finicky at times. I'm getting whiny and complaining because the fishing mechanics, I'm very out of practice with it, and so I'm not as good at it as I used to be. And like at least it's probably because of the glasses. Like I was saying before, the double filter makes it a little bit hard to see stuff. So like on my end, as I'm looking at the screen, I am legitimately seeing the fish is inside of the bar and it's not counting it. And I can't see properly to absolutely definitively say whether or not. So I'm thinking that's why it looks like it to me, like it's just on the edge. I don't know. Um, but if you guys have never played Potion Permit or Moonlighter for that matter, because it was kind of cool, I recommend it. They're not the easiest games in the world. They're not particularly difficult either. They're not like holy crap, I just can't play this game, it's too hard. But it takes a level of thought and planning, and it takes a good amount of patience because it's not the easiest game to get used to. There. Ooh, emeralds. Um, but all that to say, it was a really cutesy. No, I don't remember the fishing mechanics being that finicky before. Are you talking about here for Stardew in this game? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because I'm out of practice and my eyesight's a little bit different. Um, because the pufferfish, like all the fish that just fly up and down like this are more difficult to get a hold of. Like that's just how it is. But I'm just doing this because I need money, so I'm picking up fish as much as I can. Oh boy. I wait. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, rubies. 2 rubies. You know, picking all of a sudden, I'm not upset about fishing anymore because I'm going to get good money out of those. 2 emeralds and 2 rubies? That's crazy. Along with all these decent quality fish. My inventory's not even close to full yet. I do want to sell the puffer fish because I would imagine it's going to be good money. But I'm going to take it to the community center because I have to fulfill puffer fish in the community center as well. But I'm going to get as close to 0 energy as possible so that I have, you know, fully utilized all of it that I have to offer. Damn, it's been over 2 hours already? That's crazy. Hello, fishies. That's not a fish. Damn, all I've been catching is the trash from the water. I get it. I'm not fishing in the ocean anymore, guys. I'm fishing in the dating pool. All I'm getting is garbage. Yeah, all right. I have run out of water, so after I pick up whatever garbage this is going to give me, or a fish if I'm lucky, I suppose. Oof. I'm going to go refill. That was bad. Oh, look at that. It did it again. You're right. It was bad, but it was also pretty on point for what was happening at the moment. All right. Give me like a minute tops. I'll be right back. Still accurate though. See, exactly. Okay, I've got my water. What in hydration? Redeem fulfilled. All right, this is going to be my last fish, and then I have to go turn in the puffer fish and get home. By the time I do all that, it's going to be time for sleep. Wow, again. That's all I've been picking up for the last several rounds. All right. Damn, that's crazy. That the drop rates are astounding. All right. so I'm gonna go up to the community center, right here. Can barely see anything. Sandfish in the woodskip. That's a little bit better. Well, it makes it harder to see, but it's a little bit better on my eyes. All right, we made it with an hour to spare. So let's just sell everything we got, except for the I'll keep the one geode. Why not? I'll keep the geode. Kitty cat. Yeah, kitty cat. All right, let's see what we got. Let's go, 3,400. Love that. I'm making bank now. All right, queen sauce. Week's dish, bread. Bread making can be a very complex form of art, but I'll make it simple for you. The most important ingredient is flour, of course. But before we create the dough, we'll need to activate our yeast. They prefer warm water and a little something to feed on. I use plain sugar, but honey or maple syrup will do. Learned how to cook bread. I like bread. I don't know if I would ever be up for learning how to bake it, like fresh. I don't know. I've been wanting to get better at learning how to work with dough and pastry and things like that. Stuff that requires like flour and kneading and resting and all that stuff. Because it's not stuff I typically work with very much in my cooking. And part of that is because I'm not particularly good at it. Like, welcome back, Sammy. Like, I am, you know, not to toot my own horn or sound overly arrogant, but I am outstanding when it comes to making things like a pie filling, but I'm not good at making a pie crust because I don't know how to really work with pastry very well. So it gets a little bit frustrating. Although, I do very much enjoy sourdough bread. Sourdough is my favorite type of bread. So it would be really cool if I could just make that, you know? Anybody else like sourdough here? Am I alone? Dear Jared, tonight at around 10 o'clock p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on their long journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. See you tonight, Demetrius. Sourdough is the more finicky of the... Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. It's more finicky. That's why it's like, I love it, but I don't know if I really want to try and work with it because... you know what I mean? Alright, so let's see. I need 10 hay. Do I have hay? Do I have 10 hay? Not in here, I don't. Do I have hay somewhere, don't I? I have 4. Yep. So I need 2 more. Well, I guess it's a good thing that wheat is a fall thing as well, but whatever. Let's see if there's any quests on the board. Nope, not a damn thing. I kind of want to just keep stacking money, so I think I'm gonna go back to the ocean again and just keep fishing and fishing and fishing as much as I can. Because we also have to be here for the that's right. I can't do it at the ocean. So I'm gonna go to the mountain lake instead, which means I'm gonna go knock the geode open at the blacksmith, and then I'm gonna take the mine cart. So it's fine. It's fine. It works out. Geode. Mines. Sourdough is wonderful bread. I want to learn how to make it so bad. Just because, like, I want to have it, but I also know that that's going to be a pain. Like, I don't know. Am I crazy and or dumb, or is like dough and pastry actually just that, like, actually a very complex and difficult thing to work with? Carp. Because I have a really tough time with anything pastry based. Like, I would love to learn how to work with it just so I can say I know how to work with it, just in case I need it. Like, need it. Like, bread. I want to be able to make pasta. I want to learn how to make pasta dough. That would be so cool. Pastry is easy depending on which pastry you want, fair. Someone who worked as a baker, yes. Depending on the bread and pastry, pasta is easier. Yeah, I've heard pasta is less difficult. And I know how to get the process started. You know, like the eggs and the flour and that little like basin that you want to make with it. And I know some of the steps that you take. It's just I don't know how to do all of them properly. I don't know. Am I making sense? I just like to cook and bake, man. I just like food. I like to make it. I like to eat it. I like to give it to my friends. And like I can definitively tell you, like if you ain't ever made your own version of the food that you like to buy and like cook, pre-made, it always makes a difference. It will always make a difference. Like I was offered, a rainbow trout. I was offered store-bought pumpkin pie today, and like when I was a kid, pumpkin pie, that pumpkin pie was my favorite thing, my favorite dessert in the whole world. And I thought it was so delicious and good, and just it was so good for me. And then in my late teens, I suddenly decided, well, let me try and bake my own with pumpkins. And now it's completely ruined the store-bought for me. Oh, disappeared right then. Because the homemade that I do is now like, it's so good that I can't just go and buy it, that there's no enjoyment for me in that flavor anymore. And I mean, part of it is, of course, the satisfaction of a job well done. Can't wait. Any other mac and cheese? Oh, I can't eat any other mac and cheese than homemade. No, exactly. Like when I was little, I would eat like a boxed mac and cheese with the powdered cheese all the time. It was nothing. It was no big deal. It was just normal for me. But now that I make my own, I'm literally making like a massive tray of it tomorrow. Now that I make my own mac and cheese, it's not even close anymore. It's so good. I'll get you. I'll get you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Will you relax? Dude. That momentum bounce is stupid. This is so agitating. Oh my god. Ah. Did I need sturgeon for something? Can't even eat restaurant mac and cheese. Okay, see, it depends on the restaurant for me. Because I've had some beautifully done restaurant mac and cheese. Like I had one couple years back that was a like red wine pulled pork, I think, mac and cheese, and it was absolutely divine, by the way. And it's just like I've had some more that are really good that are like it's got a couple different cheeses, including blue cheese on top of it, which I know is another thing like sourdough that people either love it or they despise it. I personally love blue cheese, so I thought it tasted excellent. So you know, I'm picky about what I'll take from a restaurant. I love making my own sausage mainly because I don't like store-bought turkey sausage. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't do that. Wait, when you say make your own sausage, do you mean like you buy the meat and then you grind it up and then case it yourself? Or are you like out here, you know, hunting animals and like going the whole way? Like I'm not sure. Let's talk about food, and yet I don't see any in front of me. Whoa, you know what that sounds like, Sammy? Not my problem. I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude, it's 1 in the morning. Ooh, I can finish the lakefish one too. What is this? Bream and walleye. I don't have those. Fish, catfish, tiger trout. Okay, so rainbow trout's just not on here. I'm gonna make it your problem. I mean, getting ground turkey and season. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, no, I do that. I do that with like pork. I do that with sausage meat. I don't cook cased sausages. I use the ground meat instead because I just don't like your average case sausage. I don't like how that tends to taste either. So like I'm with you on that. I'll grind it up and use it to make different things. Like I often use it to make pasta sauces because I make my own pasta sauces. I don't do the jars very often unless it's a super lazy day, and I'll have like 1 or 2 in the pantry just for the heck of it. But that's usually what I'll do with it. Or I'll make soup with it as a base. I did get a cheese sandwich before I came back. A cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich? Dude. Now, wait a minute. Let me just make sure. Are you telling me you basically got a raw grilled cheese? Or what the heck do you call it? A cheese toasty? Like, are we talking just straight bread and a slice of cheese or something? Nope, I just put some. Okay, so yes, I was right. A raw grilled cheese, because you ain't grill it. It's just. It's... Wish I had a toasty machine. Bro, get a pan. I can send you Raul. I don't have an oven? What do you mean you don't have an oven? Wait, you don't need it. You need a stove top. You don't need an oven. Wait, but what do you mean you don't have an oven? How do you not have an oven? I don't think I could live without an oven at this point, because I put too much in there. I spend entirely too much time baking things. Oh, no, not the oven thing again. No. I need to hear, but I never bought an oven when I moved into my... What do you mean bought an oven? Wait. Your apartments don't come with them. You don't have like an oven or a stove top? Like nothing? You have to put those in yourselves? I did not know that. That sucks. Okay, well, so then I gotta ask at this point, if y'all are cool with answering, what do you typically, because I know some places might vary, some might give you things, some might not. What do you typically not have to purchase, appliance-wise, when you move into a new place? Because, at least in like here in the US, every place has got a fridge, every place has got its own microwave, every place has got its own oven / stovetop, but some of them might have a washing machine and a dryer, some of them might have a dishwasher. So like, you know, we have some defaults and some maybes, but I'm curious, what are your defaults? Funniest thing is that my flat does come with an extraction fan. This flat was completely unfurnished minus kitchen cupboards. What? Is that normal? Or is that just like, did you just get the short end of the stick? An extraction fan, but then we have to buy the oven ourselves and then get someone to install it. Extraction fan? Yeah, is it normal for a flat to be like that? I wouldn't know. So I'm you know, this is a little bit of culture shock for me, I guess. Some good old American privilege, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty normal. Most listings. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Damn, that fish was asleep for most of the bar. You can get some that are part or fully furnished. Okay, so it's like some of them maybe, but as a general rule, you won't find them. Huh. Wow. Yeah, no, here you are pretty much, at least in my area. I can't speak for all 50 states, but at least in my area, in my experience, you will always get a fridge. You will always get a microwave. You will always get an oven / a stove. And then everything else is the negotiables. I've been living here nearly a year and a half now, and there's still some furniture I need to buy. Bro, get yourself a stove, or get like a Bunsen burner or something, my guy. Build a fire pit in your kitchen. I don't care. Do something. Can you you imagine that actually? Just putting stones in your kitchen and just like lighting it on fire. Oh god. If I had a tile kitchen, I'd think about it. And of course if it was legal, because that would be wildly illegal and stupid here, but stick with my air fryer. Obviously I wouldn't do something like that, but it'd be fascinating. If I had tile for a kitchen, I'd at least, like, the thought would cross my mind, but no, I have hardwood flooring all around my apartment, which is, granted, my favorite type of flooring and my preferred. I don't ever want to have any other type in my home, but, you know. When are you trying steak in the air? I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't sound good. Alright, this is complete. Dressed spinner. Increases the bite rate. Sometime between now and 10th December, I do have a steak in the fridge now. Oh boy. I'm in fear of that idea. Like, I know it's not impossible. Like, it's doable. But also, that doesn't sound good. I mean, I'm also not much of a steak guy, so I can't. Despite it being culturally relevant, I can't throw stones. That joke is funny, and I know most people who hear it aren't gonna laugh, and it's disappointing. It's a rump stick. Steak is blech. Yeah, it's not my thing. I really had to permit that message because it said eating ass. That's crazy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hold on. This has to be redeemed. It has to be done. Let me. Oh my. Oh, you redeemed a drink. What did I do? Well, my missus doesn't want me entering the back. So, the solution I have for you is, if you're trying to eat it and she doesn't want you in there, simply bite the cheek. It's technically still eating it. It counts. And it would be kind of funny for a second there. Oh no, I also agree. It's not my thing. I'm not into that either, but that's neither here nor there. My DMs are too dry for it to matter. I don't know. You ever get an urge to go exploring? Pretend you just want a free vacation. Where would you go? A dark cave. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Back door is exit. Oh. Here. This conversation got unhinged really fast. What goes out can also go, sir. Sammy, we're not going to pretend that this conversation isn't just off its complete freaking rocker because you had the audacity to eat a raw grilled cheese. Sounds like this. Let's launch the candle boat. They're coming to the dock. Yeah, let's do it. I'm blaming you for what's happening right now. Did he just like golf swing that? What just happened? I was hungry. Might get some cake slices in a minute. Cake slice? That's gonna make you more hungry. What kind of cake though? Jellyfish. I love this music. I love this song. Literally on my like main file, I have the jukebox, which lets you choose whatever soundtrack you want for inside your house. And this is the track I have set. I have 2 chocolate and 2 angel cake slices. That sounds good. That sounds good. I mean, I can't have chocolate. I don't remember what's in angel cake. Look at all the jellyfish. They're so pretty. One of my friends recently went to an aquarium, and it reminds me of how much like I want to go to an aquarium. I've never been to an aquarium, and the one near me has ice chickens. And I don't know what else, but it's an aquarium, so that means it's gotta be cool, right? The glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. I don't think anything is in angel cake. The sponges are pink and yellow with a vanilla buttercream in the middle. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't think I've ever had it. So I'm kind of curious. Ice chicken? Yes, I mean penguins. I'm fully aware what their government name is. However, I don't care. They are ice chickens, and that's final. Right, Izzy? She nodded. I looked over at her because she's behind the computer, and I went, right, Izzy? She goes, and then looks away. That's crazy. Look, sir, it's 1:20 a.m. I'm tired and got confused. Yes, if you want to use their government name, their legal name, I am referring to penguins. But I call them ice chickens because they are ice chickens. All right. I'm gonna turn this off and then go over to just chatting. All right. That's another week of Stardew down and another, community family night, all settled and taken care of. I'm exhausted, having been behind the screen for almost 3 hours because I haven't been in the, like I said earlier, I haven't been in the routine of that for a while. But I had a really good time. I was really happy to see you guys coming in to hang out and want just chill with me because I mean, for 2 of you, this is just a regular Thursday for you, but. And I mean, granted, for me, it's technically also just a regular Thursday because my Thanksgiving is tomorrow because I'm hosting people and cooking a bunch of food and I'm having everybody over. So my Thanksgiving is just whenever I invite anybody. Today's just another day for me. But it was good to spend time with some of my friends tonight and be able to give some people a nice chill place to come and hang out for tonight. I'm hoping I can actually set up time and energy, especially the energy, to try and stream at least once every week or every other week and get back to the games that I was playing and just, start chipping away at it. And maybe over time I can start building up a more consistent schedule, because I don't like that I took a break at the end of June, did like 3 or 4 streams in August, one in September, and then tonight. And that's it. And I don't like that. I'm not happy that the amount of streams I've done since last school year ended are single digits, because I want better from myself and I want better for my community, because I do love creating content. I love doing this, playing games, talking to people, hanging out with my friends, and it sucks knowing that I've been under too much stress and too much frustration and too much exhaustion to have it in me. Like that's hard. And I'm glad that I was able to do this tonight, because I don't think I have missed a single holiday stream. Like, we've been playing Stardew on my stream, I think since I started streaming. I might have missed the first Thanksgiving because I was still like a baby streamer just starting out and I hadn't really done anything yet. But this is a tradition I've had for a few years now. So, it's nice that in spite of how crazy things have been, I'm still able to hold on to that and be there for my community on what's meant to be a day of community. So I'm glad for that, and I'm glad you guys were here to share with me. I appreciate the well wishes of it's. I need the spoons. We love our time with you. Doesn't matter how much or how little we get. It's special. I appreciate that. Like, dearly, I appreciate that. Just don't burn yourself out. I know. I'm desperately trying not to. I promise. Let me see if anybody is on at the moment for me to bring us to. I don't know that I have anybody on right now that I want to give my viewers to. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you ever have streamers where it's like, hey, we're friends. I don't mind talking to you, hanging out with you, but I don't want to subject other people to you. you know those kind of people. That's how I feel about most of my live now list right now. So I think I might just, call it here and then. Yes. We all know people. We all have friends like that. We all know content creators like that, where it's like, hey, I'm cool chilling with you, but I don't want to introduce you to anyone. I don't want to send anybody into your company because they're not going to have a good time. And I don't want to be responsible for that. So yeah, I might just cut it here and not do a raid tonight, which, I mean, makes me feel a little bit bad, but it'd be like, I can put up with your crazy, but I don't need to subject others to you. Exactly. I can deal with your crazy because I've got a high tolerance for nonsense. However, that doesn't mean I'm going to throw other people at you and say, bye-bye. Because after a certain point, that's kind of rude. It's a little, I am pure of heart, silly of goose. However, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Shout out to my boy Sammy and his tea party. And that's okay. There are people who would love to hang out with me on stream or just in general, but would not want to introduce some of their friends to me because their friends would not be comfortable around my type of ridiculousness. And that's okay. I'm weird. I'm different. It'd be like that. I can accept that. That being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. thank you to Joe and Huff and Sammy very much for coming to hang out with me and for, the raid. I really appreciate the three of you and everybody else who was, may or may not have been lurking and just hanging out tonight. You don't even like to, I can't drink tea, so, I dislike it by default. The irony is not lost there. It'd be like that. And, I'm glad we were able to make this a pretty good, special day. I don't get on here as often as I wish I did. And I'm glad that when the few times I am able to make it on, it's always a good time. And I have you guys to thank for that, because I can't do that alone. The best streamer in the world can't do that alone. So I'm hoping that probably next weekend, which depending on the day, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, because next Saturday I'm going to be very busy the whole day. I'm unsure about next Sunday. If I can't, I'm going to think about attempting a weekday stream, or maybe the weekend after, just give it 2 weeks and recharge and get through it. But I will do my best to be on here playing one of my usual games from my schedule before within the next couple weeks, because I want to get back into it and I want to chase that down as like my New Year's resolution kind of thing. And I want to do that early. I want to get a good head start on it, because that's what I deserve for myself and that's what my friends deserve from me. So that's what I want to try to do. I'm hoping I can pull that off. And so, everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful rest of your weekend. If you celebrated the day, I hope you had a wonderful time with your families. And if you didn't, I hope the day was kind to you. Have a good night, everybody. And thanks for watching.